Hello everybody, welcome to Cold Creek Nurseries. My name is Christina and today I'm going to talk to you about how you can make your time outside in your backyard even better. Now that the weather has finally improved, we're all spending much more time outside, but we're not the only ones who like it. All the little bugs like it too, especially mosquitoes. But there are plants that you can use in your garden or in your backyard or front yard that can help you deal with mosquitoes and other insects. So first I'm going to talk about is rosemary. Rosemary actually contains a compound called eucalyptol. It's the same thing that's in eucalyptus and tea olive trees, but it's the strongest in rosemary, and it is really good at repelling things like mosquitoes. Basically, what you can do is you can use your rosemary to make a bug spray. It's almost like making rosemary tea. You're going to take about a cupful of your rosemary leaves, and you're going to boil it in water and let it cool. Then you're going to strain out the leaves into a spray, or strain out the leaves and put the liquid into a spray bottle, and then even it out with some cold water. And that's going to you can then spray that either on yourself or in your area and use it as a bug spray. You can also, if you're not using it as a bug spray, you can keep it in your refrigerator, which means when you do use it as a bug spray, not only is it going to be nice and refreshing, it's going to be nice and cool, which will help when it's hot outside. A similar kind of herb for mosquito repellent is lavender. And this one is something that works really good as an essential oil. So basically, you can use your lavender. You can either buy essential oils or you can use your lavender to make your own essential oils. And if you put just a handful of drops into a small dish and sort of keep it with you as you move around the yard, the smell of the camphor that exists in lavender will help repel the mosquitoes. Next, we're going to talk about catnip, which is a favorite of cats, obviously, but not a favorite of mosquitoes. And actually, studies done by chemical scientists have shown that catnip is 10 times more effective than DEET at keeping out mosquitoes. And what you do with this, again, it's going to be the fragrance that's going to scare away the mosquitoes. So you can just sort of pull off the leaf and rub it. You can either sort of just rub it like that, and the fragrance is going to be enough, or you can also rub it on your skin. And that fragrance is going to transfer to your skin, and it's going to help keep away the mosquito. One caveat when it comes to catnip, it is a member of the mint family, and like most mints, it can be very invasive and can spread. So if you're going to plant catnip in order to sort of repel mosquitoes, we would strongly recommend that you do it in a container. That way it's going to keep it from taking over your yard. And as a bonus, you can take it with you in a container as you move around your yard. Lemongrass actually has one of the highest contents of citronella of any herb out there. And you can basically use it as you would the catnip. So you can sort of break off a leaf and rub it, and the fragrance will sort of help repel the mosquitoes. Or, as with the rosemary, you can use it to make a lemongrass bug spray, same way you would the rosemary. And then also keep that in the refrigerator, so it'll serve as a bug spray and a nice, cool, refreshing skin mister once it gets hot. Of course, maybe you're looking for something a little different. Maybe you don't want herbs. Maybe you just want the bugs dead. In that case, we've got something for you over here as well, and we have our carnivorous plants. So these are plants that basically exist to eat the bugs in your yard. There's different kinds of carnivorous plants have different ways of luring or capturing bugs. So different plants are going to work differently depending on what you need. The good thing about carnivorous plants is that, everybody knows that mosquitoes like to breed in standing water. So do carnivorous plants. So if you got a bird bath or something that are worried it's going to breed mosquitoes, then we'll put a little carnivorous plant in it if they like to sit in the water, and that'll help with the mosquitoes. So this particular plant is called a sundew. And this one is actually kind of good for mosquitoes because if you look at the leaves here, they have a series of little sticky hairs. And what's going to happen is your mosquito is going to land on those little hairs, and then the sundew is going to wrap it up. And once it wraps it up, the mosquito's toast. Okay, so next we have something like the nepenthes. These are commonly called the pitcher plants. And basically what you see are these big pitchers, and they lure the bugs. And there are scents in there that are going to lure the bugs. Something like this is probably not going to lure your mosquitoes in because mosquitoes aren't attracted to sweet or sugary scents like flies or something. And mosquitoes are going to do best the sundew is going to do best to repel the mosquito. But something like this is going to be really good to attract other insects, such as flies, in your garden. and will help sort of clear those out. And again, this is something that you can put into standing water, and it's going to be super happy. So wherever you have that water, go ahead and put these carnivorous in. And then last but not least, we have everybody's favorite Broadway star, Little Shop of Horrors, if anyone knows what I'm talking about. We have the Venus flytrap. So these basically, a lot of people know what these are. Basically, these little traps right here draw flies and other insects in with a sugary or sort of sweet smell. And once that fly lands, the trap closes and they're donezo. And that's the end of the fly. So all of these are really going to be really good to help deal with mosquitoes or other insects in your backyard, allowing you to sort of be able to enjoy your time outside without having to constantly slap your arms and get rid of bugs. One thing to note about all of these carnivorous plants, like I said earlier, they like to be wet. They like wet feet. They like to exist in bog conditions. So make sure that when you have them, you set them in water so they can function well. If you're watering them, make sure you're doing it with distilled or rainwater. No sort of well water or community water, anything with chemicals is going to hurt them, and don't fertilize them. They will get every bit of food they need from the bugs in your backyard. I hope this has been helpful and that you've learned some ways to sort of get rid of mosquitoes and other insects that might bug you when you're outside. And happy growing!